is Scott, and this is a recap from a regional Canadian strongman competition I participated in this past weekend. The competition was held in Muskoka in the city of Bracebridge, Ontario. The scene in Muskoka is beautiful. I would highly recommend visiting the region if you've never been there before. The first event in this competition was the axle deadlift for max reps in 60 seconds. Most of the events in a strongman competition are max reps. The deadlift is in almost every competition. Straps are almost always allowed. This is because we do not use the deadlift to test grip. The grip testing events will be coming up later. I was able to get quite a few reps out. Not long ago, this was my 1 rep max, so getting multiple reps on this weight felt really good. Everyone's very supportive. You can hear the other competitors, the spectators, and especially the judges cheering me on. Do have 2 lifters going on at the same time. It was a bit of a big event. I believe there were about 70 athletes in total. So usually about 2 lanes going at the same time. The second event is the farmer's carry to sandbag carry. Fastest time wins. In this competition, the goal was to pick up the farmer's bar and cross the finish line for the first part, and the second part we're going to pick up the sandbag and run across the line. Unfortunately, I did drop the farmer's bars before I got to the first line. However, I was able to make it back without a second drop. My turnaround was a little bit slower. However, I made up a little bit of time on the sandbag run. I feel pretty good about lifting sandbags. I've been practicing them since I started getting interested in strongman. It's a very cheap event to set up compared to some of the other events such as the log. Metal logs are rather expensive and a little bit hard to get your hands on. For this event, I'm required to push the log over my head. However, I was not able to get it over my head in this competition. I was able to clean it quite a few times. However, you do not get half points for just cleaning it. You have to make a full repetition in order to get a rep. Whoever wins the event gets the most points. Everyone behind them gets a point deducted for the number of people that beat them. However, if you're not able to get a single rep, then you get a 0. So I received 0 points for this event. The next event is the power pin hold. Longest time wins. The weight class I'm competing in is 105 kilograms. So a lot of these events are going to be either about 105 kilograms per hand if it's the farmer's carry, or overhead if it's an overhead event. The stone to shoulder is roughly 105 kilograms, and the lower body based events such as grip event, although it's fairly full body, and the deadlift are roughly twice that, give or take 5 or 10 pounds for the upper body, maybe closer to 15 to 30 for lower body in general, especially for a regional competition. The higher the competition, you're going to stray away from these, but those are pretty safe numbers if you're looking for an expectation for regional competition. I was able to get 52 seconds on this. You have to see me make some funny faces right before the end as I start shaking. And the last event is the natural stone to shoulder. This was the highlight of the weekend for me. I signed up for this competition largely because of the location and because of this event in particular. I was very excited to do a natural stone event. Much like the sandbag, I've been practicing this event since I started becoming interested in strongman. I used to find rocks shaped like this while camping or hiking, and I would practice with them. In order to get a rep, I must maintain control at the top, and I will show this by extending my arm out. Once my arm has been extended and the stone is secured on my shoulder, the judge will give me a down command, and I may lower the rock. I tried to lift it a different way that time, but as the referee reminded me, I should stick to lifting it the same way each time. So this time, go back to the way that I lifted the first rep, and it goes a little bit smoother. After I got this third stone, I knew that I only had a short amount of time to get a last rep. I had to chase the stone down, get set, and right as I'm coming up, you can hear the timer referee telling me that I'm almost out of time. However, I was able to get it just to the top and receive the down command right before the timer. And to finish, bullseye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time in Muskoka, and I'm really happy with this competition that was put on by the gym up there and the Strongman Club in Muskoka. I'm already training for my next competition, practicing the Atlas Stone and the Circus Dumbbell. Look forward to creating some content for that, and I hope that everyone has a nice day. Thank you.